They don't know how big I am. I got a good height, and I was a tall welterweight, and I'm a naturally big guy. I was squeezing myself down to get to 147. So that's what I'm saying. You see the face-off, it's the same height.
So talk a bit about it, because you said that you really had to squeeze down to get to 140, 147.
Yeah.
Did the pandemic help you in terms of putting on that muscle mass and keeping it up to stay strong?
I fought during the pandemic. So I fought Spence.
Red Cash.
I fought Red Cash and Spence during the pandemic. So definitely after the fight, I knew I was going to let my body grow and go up to 154. But definitely, I still squeezed myself down in between that year. That's why I took a break. That year took a lot out of me, like physically, like especially with the pandemic. It was a crazy world.
Your dad said mentally too.
Yeah, so it was just like you got to rest. Like I just knew I needed rest.
And lastly, I like the way you've been handling it. You were pretty much quiet there, letting your dad do the talking.
Yeah.
So talk a bit about that.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. I can't tell him how to be. Yes, that's who he is. That's
so is it the Angel Garcia show or the Danny Garcia show?
No, it's both. Danny Garcia is Angel Garcia. Danny and Angel is Danny. So we're a team. It's like Batman and Robin. When you think about Danny, you think about Angel. When you think about Angel, you think about Danny.
There you go, Danny. Thank you so much.
Angel, going back, talking about your fight with Errol Spence Jr., you had complications going into that fight. If I'm not mistaken, you say his health and as well had anxiety issues. If hypothetically, if that fight presented itself again to face Spence 147, could you make it, or maybe possibly even if he goes up to 154 down the line in the future?
At this, whatever. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to fight Spence again. I know I could beat him. I just wasn't myself that night. So definitely.
What was up lingering up to that fight? What was the situation? Just I guess just personal, just
me?
boxing. For Spence.
I was just a little mentally tired. It wasn't even about nothing. It wasn't about Spence. It wasn't about nothing. It was just about me. Like I say, I fought 2 times during the pandemic. It was a crazy year in and out the ring, and I don't know what it was. I just don't know what it was. And that's why I knew I needed rest.
Looking back at your resume compared to Jose Benavidez, it's clear as daylight that you have more the advantage as the oppositions that you face are bigger names. Even going back to starting with Lucas Matisse, Amir Khan when he was favored. Now you're favored here facing Jose Benavidez. Do you feel like that's the edge you have over Benavidez is your career overall?
Definitely. I've been at the bigger stage. I fought the better fighters. I know I'm the better fighter. I know I got better skills, and I'm gonna prove it come Saturday night.
154, there's a lot of big names that are coming up, as well. We see that Crawford's trying to tiptoe into that division. We see Charlo, as well. I know you don't want to call out names at this moment, but those 2 names on the radar at the moment, possibly Crawford.
Right now, we got a big fight on Saturday night. I'm 2 days away, so it's all right. 2 days away, I can't even think about other people right now, man. It's just not who I am. I just gotta get this done, get this accomplishment done.
Provided that you win come Saturday night, how long more you think your career can extend? You're still, your early 30s. You don't look 30. You don't look 30.
Yeah.
But your early 30s, do you feel like you can still continue?
I look 25.
No, I mean, you don't look 30.
Yeah. Everybody be like, you look young.
I mean, you still look like when you fought Lucas Matisse.
Right.
I remember I was there at that fight.
I take good care of myself. My mom got good genes too. With my dad.
I mean, it's in the Hispanics, right?
Right. So, but I'm just taking it one fight at a time. One fight at a time, and that's it. Just one fight at a time. I really not going to put no timeline on it. This is a grueling sport. It takes a lot of mental and physical strength, and I still have a lot in me, and that's why I'm here.
The preparation going, beefing up per se to 154. What did you change in your resume? Going into the training camp. What did
We spar bigger guys. We spar
160, 168, 170.
I think guys are like 170, 6'1". I was sparring tall, strong guys, young guys too, 23 years old. Who, when you're 23 years old, you hit as hard as you can hit. So definitely that. Conditioning. We did conditioning after sparring. So usually we do condition on different days, but I went to feel tired to push myself. We did condition after sparring, so we switched a lot of things up.
You're not shy away from adversity. You're 0-3 against big names. They're controversial for some fights. Do you believe that this fight against Jose Benavidez, do you believe you need a knockout to make a statement, to make sure you tell everybody, hey, I'm in the map now, I'm back, I'm in the 154.
A knockout will be great. A knockout will be great. We want the knockout. I know I can knock him out, but I'll be happy with a win.
Are you still predicting under 7?
Yeah, we want under 7. We want under 7. 7's a lucky number. So
free VIP package to watch Canelo versus Triple G live in Las Vegas. Free tickets, free signed merch, free party at High Lounge. VIP access to the weigh-in. Big thanks to our buddies over at Stagefront for making this possible and partnering with us to go ahead and do this giveaway. You guys got to check them out. They put together some really cool VIP packages for the fights. Marcos, how do I win this? Click on the link in the description on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Winners are announced August 31st. Now get back to watching this video.
That's a bad layoff. But my head was always in the game. I was always jogging, working out, so I don't think it's going to be affecting me at all.
Now, if you get the win over Benavidez, do you feel the boxing world would use the leg injury as an excuse?